Hello guys, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today we're taking a look at a Bernard H. Mayer 150th Anniversary Edition automatic timepiece. Bernard H. Mayer has been around for obviously 150 years. This is one of their two watches to commemorate their 150 years of Swiss watchmaking. They are based in Switzerland. They are Swiss-made timepieces. The company was recently sold, but the original owner, Bernard H. Mayer, his grandson, still has control in the company and has say in the design and such, I believe, which is always a good thing. Obviously, this is a very unique watch. It's definitely a very nice watch, obviously. I would say it's a bit more entry luxury. It's a limited edition timepiece as well. This is a nice blue dial with kind of a sunburst effect. If you didn't notice, we get a nice silver coin at the 3 o'clock position. There is also a rose gold commemorative coin on the rose gold version. If you want to take a look at that, I will drop a link down in the description below so you can check them out after this video. Let's take a look at the packaging, what's on my wrist, and we'll jump right into it, guys. On my wrist today is a prototype. Actually, I'm going to be reviewing in about a week or so. This is the new Oceanica Thresher super compressor watch. There are going to be a few changes on this watch, such as a brushed bracelet completely. But yeah, very unique design, very crazy case cut, very interesting, something new and fresh from the table. And yeah, that's what's on my wrist today, testing this out. Pretty cool watch. Now the packaging for the Bernard H. Mayer is quite luxurious, I must say, and for the price I think it should be. It comes in a beautiful custom molded wood box with their building on the front of the box. Inside of the box you do get your certificate of authenticity. You also do get a manual as well. And then it comes also with a care box, which comes with a polishing cloth, comes with a spring bar removal tool, and a little book on some history of the actual brand, which I think is pretty cool. The packaging is very good. I must say, they did a very good job on this packaging. Now, the watch itself is crafted of solid 316L stainless steel, the industry standard for a good watch today. And it's in a very unique design. I like the design. I think it's pretty cool. Obviously, this watch is a bit larger, but it's definitely wearable, depending on what strap you put it on, in my honest opinion. We're looking at 43 millimeters across in terms of diameter, only 11.8 millimeters thick. So very, very thin. And this does have an automatic Swiss caliber inside of it. So keep that in mind. We get 22 millimeter lugs here. Lug to lug, you're looking at 50 millimeters. Now let's take a look at the actual case. This case itself is 100 meters water resistant, which is actually really nice. It does have a pull and push ground, but it does have 100 meters of water resistance. The case is very finely brushed on the sides, little stripes of polishing going around the corners and the top of the case over here. The side of the bezel is fully polished as well. Nice sharp triangle style lugs, which is pretty cool. The flank side is the same nice brushed finishing, very smooth, no sharp edges, very nicely cut case. Their watches are, this is my first Bernard H. Mayer review, so, but seems like a very well-made watch. I believe this one is limited to about around 1,600 pieces. Now, the dial itself is pretty simple. It's a three-handed, no-date watch. We have the coin at 3. We have applied polished indices and numerals, 12 through 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Swiss made mark down here. Your minutes track is on the inner portion, as you can see, which is quite different. I thought that was a nice little touch. The crown over here is definitely very usable, very grippable as well. It is signed as well with the Bernard H. Mayer logo. Now this is a pull and push crown, but this watch does retain 100 meters of water resistance. Inside of this watch, if I give it some juice here, is the SW200, which is a Swiss-made caliber, known to compete with the ETA 2824, and they're basically the same movements. So you can see it's already running. It beats at 4 Hertz, 28,800 beats per hour. This one is running pretty accurate, about 3 or 4 seconds plus a day, which is just perfect. As you can see, that nice smooth sweep of that seconds hand, and you can tell the seconds right here on the inner seconds track, so it's very legible in my opinion. You also do get some nice rays of blue when the light hits that nice blue dial. Sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating on the front side. And actually function this movement, very simple. There's no ghost date position or anything like that. You pull out and you can set the time, push it back down, and it runs. So very, very easy to use. Now heading over to the case back of the watch, so you can see here, you do get a glimpse of the SW200 held down by 4 screws, brushed. And it's a custom signed Bernard H. Mayer rotor, which I thought was pretty nice. Nice little details. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Now the strap itself is a genuine leather band with a custom buckle here, so you can adjust up and down to suit your wrist. Obviously this can accommodate up to at least an 8.5-inch wrist, but nice custom buckle signed, brushed with some polishing on these sides. We do get some nice perlage work on the inner portion of this butterfly clasp. Secures pretty nicely, 1 and 2, and then it goes through the 2 keepers here, and you're all good to go, just like that. Yeah, definitely very usable and of decent quality. Of course, you can change straps out if you want to. This can even go on a nice, suede band or something like that, or even a rubber band I found. Works pretty nice on this model. Now, there is no loom on this watch. Those hands are not loomed. Very nicely cut hands, pointed, polished on the outsides, and painted white on the inner portion. But there's no loom on the hands, so there's going to be no loom shot today, guys. But yeah, let me throw it on my 6.5-inch wrist. I'll tell you how it fits. My wrist is 6.5 to 6.75 inches, depending on the weather. So let's see how it fits. And there she is on my 6.5-inch wrist. Definitely a very nice wrist presence. The band, you might have to break it in for about a week or so. It's not hard, but just to kind of bend it around your wrist, I would say give it a week or so and it'll curve perfectly to your wrist. But lug to lug, it just about fits my wrist, maybe a millimeter over. But definitely very legible from the top down. You're going to have no issue reading the time on this one. This clasp also is very nice, and it keeps flush with the band. There's no gap in between here, which I do appreciate. It's definitely custom made for this watch. But yeah, what do I think from a brand such as Bernard H. Mayer, with a rich history of 150 years, coming out with all these new models? I think they're doing a pretty good job. I think they just need to get their name out there a little more, and hopefully this video can help that. But I think their quality is very good. I would say it's a step above Hamilton or Tissot. Definitely a step above in terms of case cut, finish, dial work and such. Definitely a step above that. But yeah, I believe this one is under $1,500, around $2,000. Sometimes they have discounts, so definitely check on QNet, which owns Bernard H. Mayer, or sells their watches through QNet. But I think it's a very well-made watch. There are absolutely no quality control issues. Very nice to see. I do appreciate that. I really like that silver coin. So this is a real silver coin, pure silver coin. Obviously, silver is not worth that much money, but it's nice to see that they did a custom coin, and they actually put their original Swiss manufacturing building on the coin, which is pretty cool. But yeah, just a great everyday watch to wear to work, also to wear at home. I think it can work in many different situations. But yeah, maybe make it a little bit smaller. I'm not sure if this was built for men with larger wrists or smaller wrists. They do have smaller watches as well. They have a dive watch, which I didn't get to review, but it looks pretty cool. But yeah, that's about it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below as usual. This is Watch Addiction Watch Reviews with the new Bernard H. Mayer 150th Anniversary Edition. And congratulations to Bernard H. Mayer for completing 150 years, because that is not an easy task, considering the quartz crisis and today's market, which is a little bit of up and down. And yeah, just a lot of new brands out there nowadays, and it's hard to keep going. They're doing a pretty good job. So yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. Let me know what you think. Definitely hit that subscribe button, smash the like button if you enjoyed this video. We have a lot more content coming up on Watch Addiction Watch Reviews, and I'll definitely see you guys on the next one. Bye.